start fighting, then we can start putting these guns down. Because I'm gonna tell you, this new generation, these motherfuckers don't know how to fight.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, fight ain't happening.
These motherfuckers don't know how to fight. I'm an old head now.
I ain't even.
And I still can throw these joints.
I ain't even seen.
That's the last thing I'm thinking about doing. Pin something in my hand to protect me, man. Because if you're back against the wall and you ain't got that joint, you gotta know how to get out of there, man. You niggas know how to fight, man. For real.
Well, that's why they choose colors when they go over the joint.
That's a fact.
That's why they choose sides.
That's a fact.
Sorry, y'all. We with y'all. We just had the food, and then and then that crazy today on it.
Man, I'm being honest with you. That's this is why they choose sides.
You on that?
Oh, it's just
the internet, y'all was moving slow. That's why I kept knocking you out.
Oh yeah. But yeah, man. Half these dudes ain't got no guff in them.
What they got in them,
So
Sean?
the minute they get on the other side of that wall, first thing they doing is they go, oh, let me see, I like blue today or I like red. Or I like to be a gorilla today. I mean, like I'm gonna go Aki in here. Like what, they choose sides, man.
They don't. It is because it's something ain't right. It's whack today.
Go right here.
No, I know
Clear
that.
this off. Clear this
They
off.
now went to a whole new page. It's still not connecting. So I went to a whole new page. It's something ain't right. If I go to another page, it's supposed to hook right on. This is already.
Sorry about that. Y'all, we having some difficulties, man. And that's what it's about.
Shit going Wi-Fi. But it don't make a difference. Space is working.
Let me show you something. This is not always good when it come up. Right here.
But that's not it. I'm trying to tell you. I'm a technicality move. It's internet server.
What you think? What you think about that situation, Moo?
How you asking me they trying to get on there?
No, I'm talking about what you think about what's going on.
Hold on, ask me what you talking about. Bobas can't be on here and talk at the same time.
He ain't on that. He ain't talking. He fixing the stuff up.
So you asking me?
Yes, I am asking.
Asking me about what?
About what's going on? What you think? You think it's got something to do with the drugs? These people getting high and things like that?
Yeah, of course. Hold on, let's move to ask that. Let me get the proof. Hey,
That's
take that.
exactly what I think it is.
I'm gonna
I've been said that. Oh, ain't nothing but drugs. And these dudes can't. That's all it can be. That's all it can be. I mean, they don't do nothing else. They don't do nothing else. They don't use any common sense about anything. They have no respect. I mean, like their level of thinking, man, and their mentality is just shot. It's just shot to shit. For real. For real, man. Like, I don't even know what their mindsets be at. That's why I say you can't even think for these dudes. Like you can't even prepare yourself to what might happen. Like say you just happen to be coming past somebody, walking by one. You can't even say, all right, well, let me just, do this or do that. So maybe he'll just do this. No, you could think for these idiots. You know what I'm saying? Not no more.
They say a mind's a terrible thing to waste, bro.
And we waste them all day long. I'm interested in seeing what it's gonna look like tomorrow when it's time to go back to school.
Oh man, yeah.
I'm interested in seeing what it's gonna look like tomorrow.
I forgot all about that.
Half these kids don't even go to school.
My career rate get hectic now.
Why you say that?
Shit.
What you talking about? When you go to work? To
Oh,
your
yeah.
job? I understand. Go to his job, y'all. He's gonna get crazy.
Oh man, yeah, them kids, man. I don't have no problems out of no kids, man. You got a lot of people be ducking these kids. I don't have no problems out of them, man. You know what I mean? So I don't have no problems out of them.
So what you do so different?
I just be me.
Just talk to him.
I just be me. I ain't trying to put no persona on for nobody. You know what I mean? I'm always gonna be me.
Just talk to him.
You can like me.
Try and be respectful.
You can dislike me. I don't give a fuck. I know who do like
these dudes just have they just God, you just for a guy who come up that way and you know they not reinventing the wheel, you know, the shit that they doing we've done. But the mentality that I know I had when I did it, you feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
To see what's out here now and their mentality, it just baffles me. Like I can't even understand what it is that they think, how they think, what's going through their mind. Like, what is it that have you wanting so little in life? Like, where did we go wrong? People want to say the school system, this and that. Damn a school system. You can have a fucking 8th grade education, but still want the stars. Want to reach the stars.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not blaming it on no education. I'll be damned with that.
Mm-hmm.
You look at how many older people's grandfathers and great grandfathers who had fucking 6th grade education.
Yeah, didn't even finish school.
Didn't even finish school. Didn't even make high school.
Yeah.
But end up with a job, worked at 30 years, and took care of the family.
Because they knew their responsibilities.
So that's what I'm saying. You're not gonna tell me that school system is totally to blame for the lack of ambition.
And I'm happy you said totally.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Listen, man. I'll just be trying to figure it out. And I swear I feel like I'm a pretty smart guy,
Right.
but when you try to get to the meat and the bones of these kids, man, I don't know what else to say or what to do.
Well,
what we can even do.
I tell you, some motherfuckers don't even want to do right.
Yeah.
They
think
had
about it.
opportunities.
I got a nephew who just got family, just took him in, bought him in, moved him over, made a good life for him, and he just want to be a knucklehead. Ran away. We ain't seen him in months. And now he's over at his grandmother's, doing whatever, come to mind.
Mm-hmm. Cause they
Just dumb shit. Walking up in barber shop, slapping niggas and shit.
A lot of these young people, man, they just think they have the answer for every fucking thing.
Can't tell them nothing, man.
You know,
Can't tell them nothing.
and you don't have the answer.
That's a great point.
It's so much
That's
for
a
you
great
to
point.
learn. You know, like
We had somebody say entitlement. That's a magnificent word for it. That's a magnificent word for it. Entitlement.
we gotta.
But this is more than half of their problem.
Yeah, we got a caller also said kids aren't taught respect and what that means anymore.
No, because you look how many motherfuckers out here that think it's funny when a 4-year-old cussing out grown people.
Yeah,
They think that that's funny and that's cute.
that's what they think. That's what they think.
You got a 4-year-old out here cursing out adults.
They think
Full-blown adults.
They think it's the hottest thing going on, right? They laughing and thinking it's pretty. As soon as somebody smack the goddamn kid in the mouth, then you want to fight. You see what I'm saying? But first of all, you should have taught that kid already, once they come out of the womb, what they should do and what they shouldn't do. And that's why I tell people, I don't ask for respect, I demand it. Because that's something you should have been taught as a young age. Facts.
Ain't no question. 110%.
I never ask for respect, man. I demand that shit. I don't ever say, oh, I'm doing this act. No, I demand it. I'm in front of another man, I'm telling you, I demand it.
I've raised mine like that. And I told him, y'all always be respectful. Be respectful. Always be respectful.
All right, man. Yeah, that's. Did y'all hear about the school system?
What about?
Blaming school system. The parents blame the school system
Yeah.
for letting their kids down.
Yeah.
Do y'all think it's a school system, or you think it's Bad parenting.
Let me say this.
It's both.
Let me say this.
You think it's the school system?
Both.
I'll say the school system lacking. Oh, of course, you can always say that.
Or I can say 40% school, 60% family.
But that's the problem with our race. Us as a whole as black people. And I just had this conversation day before yesterday. When I tell people, I'm not that guy. If you're looking for sympathy over here, I'm not that guy. Cause I don't do excuses. And that's the problem with black folks. We make more excuses than resolutions. We always looking just to complain and make an excuse instead of taking the initiative to do and do
What's
better
necessary.
for ourselves.
What's necessary.
Exactly.
Right.
Yes.
We'll find every excuse in the world not to go to work.
Right.
Well, people will hate me because I blame us every time. I'm sorry.
You know what I'm saying? I always do.
I'm done with
I'm
done with the system, family, the police.
Exactly.
I'm done with all that, man.
So listen.
Can it happen? Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's not. It's more your fault than it is than the possibility of something happening.
Because some
That's just like you getting arrested, right? You haven't been arrested since you ain't been out on the block. Why is that? You know what I'm saying?
Because at the end of the day, I always say there's cause.
Can you get arrested? Can you get pulled over?
There's cause and effect.
I'm saying,
but everything in life.
But can you be pulled over? Can you be pulled over and be what they call it? When they see you as a black guy,
profile.
Yeah. Can it happen? Yes, it can happen, right?
Absolutely.
But it doesn't happen when you ain't riding through the hoods and you ain't. Why doesn't it happen now?
Listen. Let me just say one thing. This is for everybody in America.
People always take the 1% odds of something going on and say, "Well, that can happen." That's 1%.
Hold on. America, it's two things you have every day that you wake up. It's two things that you blessed with. And that's a choice and a chance. You have a chance to do whatever it is that you want to do. It's up to you to make the right choices. So the minute you wake up in the morning, those two things are always gifted to you. It's all in what you do with them. And we don't use them properly.
I mean, but you still, I'm not going to take it away because that whole thing is like, you know, for the people that like to use the small, what word they use? For the people that like to use the, you know, I'm just say small percentage of what can happen. We all know that can happen. Yeah. We understand that. We all know.
I mean, we're
not going to use that as for the excuse.
For the reason for you not to be successful in life. We just can't keep going through life like that. Like we use every bit of negativity for us to be negative. You feel what I'm saying? We don't ever use any negativity to change for positivity. Mm-hmm. We're going to use it if it's 4% negativity, we're going to make it 6%. Mm-hmm. We're going to make it 8%. We're going to make it 16. We're going to make it 32 and 64 and so forth and so on. We're going to never use it to change something else to make it a positive. You feel what I'm saying? We knew what we was doing was negative.
Right.
So to change it to positive, we stopped. Right?
Right. It doesn't erase the chance of something happening, but we already know the percentage is better on this side.
The percentage is low.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
That's all we can go with. We already know nothing ain't perfect. Cause somebody always bring up the one thing, well, you know, cause such we know, we understand you be walking home and it can be by mistakes, late night, you can be profiled, we know that.
We know it.
We're not talking about that small percent. We're talking
about the Trayvon Martin
right.
that was just going to get some Skittles in the sweet tea. He was a black kid. He had a hoodie on. It was raining. We're not talking about that. He was profiled by someone who wasn't even law enforcement. But that's what he's saying. We know that kind of percentage can happen. But when you walking down the street and you got a 45 in your dip, and a pack, and a 100 pack in your pocket, and you get knocked off because the police just watched you serve somebody, that's no one else's fault.
Right. And trust me, I'm telling you, I still don't believe in selling drugs is a wrong thing. I'm sorry, it's just me. or people might think they're upset in general. Me personally, I always leave it as a choice. You know what I'm saying? That's just my.
Hold on, we got callers. Somebody said these days they try to make the wrong that they are doing right. Examples: dirt bikes on the streets. Exactly. Prime example. You're not supposed to be doing it. It's against the law. We know it's against the law.
Well,
But y'all are gonna make it right by just compounding it by having 200 dirt bikes instead of one.
But see, I'm more a person. Let's just take the law out of it. If you take the law out of it, does it still? Is it right? That's what I'm saying. You can take just because the law say something wrong doesn't mean it's wrong. Just because the law say something right don't mean right. That's just how I look at it.
No,
but from common sense perspective, just common sense perspective.
being that the law is in it means that you could probably there could be consequences. That's what I'm saying.
But you
Being
take
that
the law of it, it's still crazy. You come down the street, wheeling on dirt bike, cutting through traffic.
Exactly.
You know, because I know y'all find it's fascinating to be kind of like wheeling through the traffic while somebody driving a car and all that. That's all that.
And now it got to the point they taking the cars, hanging out the windows of the cars, and the cars flying down the street with the dirt bikes. You got two people, a person hanging out each
They
side.
got the cameras, yo.
Yo, it's
Yeah,
crazy.
They gotta record that shit,
It's
man.
crazy. They ain't even recording. They just flying with the dirt bikes now. They just flying with it.
This is what I'm gonna ask. Why they flying through the lights and shit as well with the dirt bikes like they ain't gonna get a ticket?
No, what's gonna happen? They're gonna get killed. Like that little kid when I was going up Liberty Road a couple weeks ago. Somebody hit him right there, living in Callaway. Tore the fur off of him.
So you know what I'm saying?
Then they'd be ready to jump on the dude to hit him.
I'm not the person that
You got a call, yo.
Go ahead.
Moo. It said, selling drugs is wrong, Moo. Can't go with you on that.
Okay, let's get to it. Okay, I'm selling drugs, right?
Hold on. Before you get to that.